want you to take the walk. And if you find after 250 miles that you are still faithless, keep walking.
On to the Path, Hulu's new series starring Michelle Monaghan, Aaron Paul, and aTVfest guest Hugh Dancy. Best known for his role as Will Graham in the television series Hannibal, he was nominated for a Critics' Choice Award. Hugh Dancy's career began in his native England before his major film debut in Black Hawk Down. He went on to charm audiences in Confessions of a Shopaholic, Martha, Marcy, May, Marlene, and The Big C.
Making sure you guys can see me, all right?
A friend of SCAD, Hugh was honored with the Spotlight Award at the Savannah Film Festival. At aTVfest in Atlanta, he presented his current show, The Path, which was recently renewed for a second season. Well, Hugh, thank you for coming back to SCAD. You were in Savannah for the Savannah Film Festival.
That's right.
Any fond memories?
Many fond memories. Yeah, some of them gastronomic, some of them cultural. Yeah, it was a wonderful experience.
So you're here with The Path, and you play
Yes.
Cal.
That's right. Yeah.
Would you like to talk about that? I'm very intrigued.
It's like therapy. I play Cal. He is a high-ranking member of what we like to term a religious movement.
What you think is real isn't. You're a prisoner. Your life isn't real. You're just looking at shadows.
Like all the characters in the show, Cal is somebody who has a very deep, very profound faith. It's a belief system that was created by one man in the 70s within our story that he's been a part of, my character's been a part of since he was 5, and is now coming to terms with a few revelations, perhaps, that are unsettling.
So how do you cultivate an American accent as you have for not only this, but for other works that you've done?
Well, obviously, first you marry an American. It's important. I think it's different for everybody. I grew up, like most people in England, watching a substantial amount of American television and film, so I think it filtered in to a degree. British actors tend to, I think, kind of go straight to the Southern accent, because it involves such a kind of relaxation of the jaw and everything, because that drawl. There's some pretty awful Southern accents that have been perpetrated by British actors along the way.
Well, I'm going to interview Michelle. Anything that people would be surprised to know about her?
I can only assume people have a very, very kind of high opinion of Michelle, and I think it would be warranted. She's a great kind of co-worker, she's generous, she's a great actress, so no, I'm afraid I have nothing salacious or shocking to say about Michelle.
That's lovely to hear. I asked Hugh if he was game for some off-the-cuff questions, and he very kindly obliged. Favorite TV show growing up?
Probably, I loved Batman. It was weird because it was edited for different advert breaks, so you'd have those cliffhangers where he's just suspended over the pot of boiling oil, and it would stop, and then it would just start again with no adverts. And I thought that's how TV was made, that's this jarring rhythm. I just thought that was a device that people had come up with to make it seem more dramatic. It worked.
Yeah, you still remember?
Yep.
Something about yourself that you hope never changes?
My uncertainty, probably.
Yeah.
I was working on a job quite a few years ago now, and suddenly was quite daunted. It was something I'd wanted for a long time, and fought for, and found myself there, looked around at the other cast members, and they were all pretty substantial people, and speaking to my father and said, running through that litany of anxiety, and he said, basically, isn't that exactly what you want? The clouds parted in a way. Yes, I want that kind of challenge.
Well, thank you so much for joining me and for being here at the aTVfest.
It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.